We got my awesome fucking horror block shirt on right now. Loving it. But right now, we would do a dab, but we're switching it from the beginning of the video to the end of the video because some people don't like seeing that at the beginning of the video. So now we are doing a Funko mystery box opening. Now, my wife and I went out on Black Friday. We're Canadian, so we can't get these things at GameStop. Our place is called EB Games. So my wife and I went to EB Games. Now there's a whole bunch of them. So, we picked two that were just sitting next to each other and stuff like that. We opened them and they were the exact same box. Was a little disappointed with that. I figured that, I don't know. Anyways, I was a little disappointed. But at the same time, luckily at the EB Games that we had gone to, I guess people had run into sort of similar issues. Makes me wonder what the fuck they're shipping around and who got the gold pops. But anyway, this mystery box came from EB Games. Opened them up. They were both the exact same. We opened them up there because the lady actually said, hey, we've heard some things about the boxes. You may want to open them up and exchange some of it with this stuff that we have building here in this other box. So I guess people have been coming in, buying the mystery boxes, opening them up, and exchanging stuff out because some were duplicates, some were this, some were that. So it was really nice to see that there was a bit of a selection to choose from. So we were actually able to get virtually two different boxes due to this separate box that people were exchanging for, except for one thing, which I'll explain when we get into the box. So mystery box, disappointed with it. I will not buy it next Black Friday next year. It was fucking stupid. Maybe one, but when I was like, my wife was like, oh, I'd like one. Okay, they were the exact fucking same. And if I did not, by chance, if we had just, let's just save it till when we get home, we would have been even more disappointed when we opened them and found out that they were fucking identical. So I will not be buying them. These mystery boxes, they're too varied and there are too many out there and they just keep fucking doing them. Not to mention I will be going through some things about the box. So first we're going to start off. I've already opened it. Like I said, we opened them both at the shop. As soon as we opened them both, they both had the exclusive Batman Funko Pop. This one's really cool. I like it. As you can see, it's Michael Keaton's Batman, which I really, really like. It is an exclusive as well. It's exclusive to this crate, this mystery box crate, so it's very nice, and I like it. It's labeled and numbered the exact same as my other Batman, but it doesn't look like this one. My other Batman has a gray suit and no circle around the Batman emblem. Actually, I could probably just show you it. It's right here, over here. This is the actual one, though, from DC Comic Book 1, Funko. And this one is the mystery box exclusive. So as you can tell, it is Michael Keaton's 1980 or 1990s Batman and Batman Returns outfit. Yellow belt, yellow emblem. Really cool. I digged it, but the fact that there was two, I was fucking pissed right off. I was like, that's fucking stupid. Luckily, in that box, they had the Funko for the claptrap. So I was extremely happy with that. From Borderlands, the Pop game series, from the Borderlands series game, claptrap. Really nice. Limited edition to just the mystery box as well, so I was really happy to see that there was actually, sitting in the box to trade out, there was another Batman, exact same Batman, and Claptrap. So I quickly went and grabbed that Claptrap and traded it out for that Batman. And the funny thing is like when we left, it was so bad, the selection that they had in that box. Like we basically got the best selection out of it, making both of our boxes separate, but then we ruined their little collection. Because now they had two Batman Funkos. We had taken the Claptrap and put our Batman back in there, so there was two Batmans. So the only way that they were going to get a good trade is if they got like 2 Claptraps or something, or 2 Harlequins, or 2 of the Black and White Mysteries, which I never saw either. So next on the list are these reaction figures. They came with 2 reaction figures in each box. First off, both of my wife and my box had these 2 in it. Don't get me wrong, I like them. I like these guys. They're going to go up behind my pop action figures of these 2 guys. And I actually have the Jesse Pinkman that looks exactly like that, but I don't have the Walt that looks like this guy. I might have to go out and buy him so it matches and shit. But these 2 guys were in the other box that we got, so we were able to trade them out. But a lot of the boxes, these little packaging around the dudes and stuff, had all ripped and torn apart. The bag, like you see how he's got a bag here. Not saying that they were missing, but they were hard to keep track of because they were all over the place in this other box that we were looting out. So when we looked at that box at the store, they had 2 of these and 2 of these. So we actually managed to trade off our identical 2 of these reaction figures and took these 2, which is much better. I actually even have the young Frank Walker pop figure, so he's going to go behind that, and I probably will have to buy this guy to start collecting it or whatever. So we got those 2, and we ended up trading back 2 of these Breaking Bads. So they had 2 of the identical ones. So the only way that they would get value out of that box, once again, that we got good value from, is if they ended up getting a double box of Tomorrowlands. And then they took their 2 Tomorrowlands and traded them in for 2 Breaking Bads. It was actually, I was really quite disappointed. Like I said, I will never buy these again. Very disappointed with Funko. They should have varied it up far more than just this, instead of just trying to fucking wipe out their warehouse. Very sad. Damaged boxes, damaged fucking dudes, all in these mystery boxes. It was sad. Really sad. Never do it. I would not advise it. Last but not least, these were pretty cool, but we got identical ones. We got, basically, it's a pocket pop, and it's Anna from Frozen. Now, we got 2 Annas from Frozen. There was some Annas in, there was already an Anna in the box. It was like there was no other one other than fucking Anna, because we never saw any other one. We got 2 Annas, and there was 2 Annas sitting in that box. So there might have been one that someone else took, and then traded their Anna back into it, but they are kind of cool. Holy fucking come out, man. They are kind of cool. They're just like 1-inch pops now instead of 4-inch pops, so they've shrunken them down even more. So that's Anna. She's got a little, white stuff braided into her hair and shit. The thing that we're actually not too upset about with Deanna either is that obviously we have a little niece who loves Frozen. Every little girl loves Frozen. So my wife likes Frozen, so she's gonna have one, and we're gonna give the other one to my little niece Ella, and so that she can have one as well, so that they can be, friends in Frozen or some shit. So disappointed with the Pocket Pops as well. Oh, and I did forget that there was something else I will show you. It came with pop badges. So it had one of these, and it was Deadpool Pop Marvel badge. So don't get me wrong, I like it. Problem is that all of the backs were defective. So that's probably why they also put this in this mystery box, which is why I'm a little pissed off, and I'll never buy it again. It seems that they were just trying to clear out their warehouse of shit that was defective or wasn't worth anything anymore. Because I got 2 of these, both were defective. One I'm going to give to my nephew, one I'm keeping, and I had to jam it onto this dude's hair. So it won't stay on any of my coats, any of my bags with all the other pins and stuff on it. It doesn't stay on anything. So sad, but true. Deadpool, you're cool. But anyway, it's cool on Chucky's hair because he doesn't move. Chucky just stays there in the plushy spot and doesn't go anywhere. So uh, it's a cool little. I like it, but once again, I was really, really disappointed with this. I thought this mystery box was going to be amazing and blow my mind and shit, and it did the complete opposite. It upset me and disappointed me. So do as you will. Fuck you, Funko, for this mystery box. I'm still going to collect your shit because I love it. But just as an example, I got this out of a horror block. And this is a huge fucking bobblehead. This thing weighs like 5 pounds to 7 pounds in itself. This is quality. This is good fucking quality and heavy and gory and cool. You know? It's not some reject from your fucking warehouse. So, thanks, Funko. I really hope my smuggler's bounty is not going to be shit like that. That's for fucking damn sure, because I paid a lot of fucking Canadian dollars for that smuggler's bounty, and I really don't want to be disappointed by it. So we are going to have a dab. We will have a dab to end the 420 video. Because, like we always do in 420, is get stoned. This is some solar atomic shatter. Alright. Solar atomic shatter. Yeah, really disappointed with that mystery box. So far, I would say the box that I'm the most impressed with is actually my horror block. The blocks are seeming to be like, come to us, we'll get you some good shit, and we're not fucking around. The loot crate was small last month. Didn't even have a fucking pop in it. Apparently, I've heard that they've started to steer away from the pops because they're fairly expensive. And it's like, come on, fuck you, man. Like, that's what we pay for. Like, Horror Block didn't give me a pop this month, but if you're not going to give me a pop, they made up with it with a fucking epic-ass fucking, you know, the Hoff fucking standing on a fucking shark with its head cut off and shit. Like, that is cool. So... So here we go. Dab dabaroo. Dab dabaroo.